My name is Leighton O'Connor and I'm from Beverly, Massachusetts. So that's a 2015 two-door Wrangler Sport. I'm a full-time pastor in Massachusetts. I use my vacation to do ministry work. I bought the Jeep in June of 2018. I didn't build it for about 6 months, but before I built it, I wanted to know what exactly I needed. It's pretty tricked out for overlanding for a two-door. It's got a lot going on. Build took a little bit, did a bunch of test trips up and down the East Coast. Why I did the build is I did a mission trip in 2019 to 46 of the most homeless cities in North America and did outreach in each city with the Jeep community. Very, very unique feature of this Jeep, it has a sound system to do a church service any place. Of course, it's not like that when I drive, but when I pull over or I'm going to do a church service, there's a 12-channel sound mixer, so you can plug in drums, guitars, pianos, and we've actually done that. And then there's cordless mics. This is wired to a 100-watt JBL amplifier out back, and then there's 2 marine speakers here that are vibration-proof and waterproof. And they really, really blast. I just rock out because this thing is so loud between the rack on it and the tent on it, you just got to crank the tunes. When I bought the Jeep, I had no idea I was going to do any of this. I didn't know I was going to overland. I didn't know I was going to start the Christian Jeep Association. I didn't know I was going to do mission work with it. And God put it on my heart to do different stuff like mission trips and create the Christian Jeep Association. So I got back of December of 2019. Then I had time to grow the chapter because there was only one chapter that was Massachusetts. And that was December 2019, and here it is October 2021, and there's 31 chapters and still growing. For my mission trip, I actually had a Foot Locker here, and that had all my food and stuff. But recently, I had a cabinet maker at our church make this, and just gave him a design. 3 days later, this is what he came up with. But in here, the stove goes, and the griddle, the portable toilet goes in here. There's food in here, and these actually strap down when I'm traveling. And there's quite a bit of food. And behind there is a refrigerator, ARB refrigerator. I think it's a 37 quart, and it's different because most people like to have the refrigerator in the back. I like it there so I can just reach in if I'm in a rest area. Plus, if I had the refrigerator there, this cabinet would have to be that high. But what this build is, one of the things I want to do with this build is that I can always take the windows out and I don't have to worry about gear falling out. So the gear is very low in back, and I can take off the windows, I can roll up the window here, and that's one of the things about the build. I didn't want stuff stacked, and I'm able to see through the back. So one of the things I'm known for is my videos of the food I cook. And I travel alone, but I cook a lot of food. And I use the griddle quite a bit, and I'll do sausages, I'll do steak, I'll do what's called spam cakes. When you cook the spam, fry it up, and then you pour pancake batter over it. But I've done some amazing meals just off the tailgate of my Jeep. So my iPad is here, which I use Gaia to navigate, and that's all magnets. I have the Garmin Mini InReach, and then I have a ham radio, but I don't really use it much. Also on the dash, I have a GoPro, and next to the GoPro is a monitor to monitor the ARB refrigerator, which is cordless, so in case I lose power or the temperature goes down. But I love my ARB refrigerator, and I like to keep it around 25, 27 degrees. So I have the Genesis dual battery kit, Interstate donated 2 Deep Cycle Optima Yellows for my mission trip, and I can run the refrigerator for about 18 hours without starting the Jeep. And recently I added solar to the mix, solar panel with 120 watts, but I'm testing a couple control boxes, and once I find what I like, I'll mount it someplace in here, but the solar's been a great addition. So one of the things I love about this build is the rack. It's a Garmin rack. One of the things I like about the rack is the lights on the corner and lights on the back. Now I have the rocker panel right in the inside, so I just flip on all the lights and it lights up the whole woods. So I have the regular size Smitty-built tent, which is so comfortable. It's got I think a 4-inch mattress, and I also put a mattress topper on it. The other thing I did is I wired it with 12 volt, so you can charge fans, or I have a USB fan, run the fan, charge my iPhone up there, charge the iPad, and also it's got a voltage meter up there, so I can watch my voltage while I'm up there. And I also have another voltage meter inside the cabin and another voltage meter in the back, so I can always check and see how my power is doing. So the idea is to never run out of juice.